What's up, observers, and welcome in to another episode of Third Party Observers. Brought to you by me, Austin, John to my right,
and
Stan to my left,
Bella,
and
the show dog.
guest of the show, Bella, and Luna is at my feet. So, podcast dogs here representing, and for as long as they want to be. It's very
Probably won't be too long.
Yeah, could
Although
be.
sometimes Luna sits under there the whole time.
Yeah, Luna's more likely to sit under there the whole time as
Bella.
long as no one is at the door
True.
or she doesn't. Yep,
bye,
Bella's
Bella.
gone.
Didn't last long.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bella's kicked off the show, never to return.
Fired.
Yeah, and we want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is Blue Moon Belgian White Wheat Ale, brewed with Valencia orange peel.
That's a nice crack sound. Thing. Words. The energy right now is
Yeah, this is a post-lunch podcast, and
might have been a mistake.
maybe was a little. I mean, we're all.
Full of Mexican food.
Yep.
Blue Moon for the saddest of sads on the darkest of nights. Bring some joy to your day.
Yeah. For the rare occasion,
Yeah.
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon.
For
You think that's-
Or anytime.
Do you
when
think
the
that
moon
was
is as
maybe
blue as you?
Do you think maybe that was a bad branding idea? Because Blue Moon is like once every blue moon.
Well, yeah,
right?
but it's saying enjoy things that only happen once in a blue moon, but enjoy them whenever you want.
I don't
deep.
know. I don't know Blue Moon. I think that might have been a mistake if you had thought about it just a little bit.
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever thought of. What did you do?
My thing is falling off.
Oh no!
All right.
We're having microphone malfunctions.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, Blue Moon, for some reason, it never struck like the actual meat, like once in a blue
Yeah.
moon. I never thought about it in regards to the beer Blue Moon.
I mean, I guess in moderation, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm trying to sell my beer,
you want to sell
I want to name it White Moon.
So-
Drink it every night.
You know, I
Except for when
used to
there's no moon.
think, Blue Moon. I didn't know what the big deal about them was because I was like, oh, 2 full moons in a month. I was like, yeah, that happens like every month because it's like a full moon, and then the next day is still a full moon.
Well,
But I
not
didn't
technically.
realize. Well, not technically, but it looks like a full moon. I didn't realize that it's like, oh, a full lunar cycle.
Yeah.
Because I was a young
Dummy.
idiot. Yeah.
Huh.
You had not yet matured into your genius self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so much has changed.
So much.
Yeah.
Now I understand that it's beer and not moons at all.
Yeah. It really has nothing to do with the moon.
No lunar
Just
cycle,
No
beer.
moon rays involved. Just straight, delicious
beer.
beer.
Beer. Let's see how many times we can just say beer.
Beer.
Follow us on social media, Twitter at Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Third Party Observers. Twitter is where we post all of our draft content, and everywhere else is where we post random stuff. So, go follow us. Share us if you would like. If you're enjoying the show,
We think we're funny
yeah.
sometimes.
I think that's a good metric for success.
Yeah.
As long
I
as we
think
think.
we are funny.
Yeah. But if you think that we're funny, give us a share. Let your friends
You're a
know.
special individual.
Let your friends know that you listen to funny things
Yeah.
on Wednesdays.
Well, any
Maybe
days
even
we're-
Thursdays or Fridays, whenever you listen.
Maybe Mondays.
It's like, wow, this has brought joy to me. I wanted to bring joy
Listen,
to
people
that
share.
I care somewhat about or very little about.
Yeah.
I just want joy everywhere.
If you see the other things that are shared on social media, like this is not as dumb as some of those things.
Yeah.
like
I mean, yeah.
like those posts that are the equivalent of chain emails back in the day.
Yeah.
Send this or else you'll have 5 years of bad luck or something. It's like, well, if you're a Republican and you like guns and you need to repost this and whatever, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever the case may be.
I bet no one will repost this picture of this homeless
Yeah.
veteran.
Yeah.
You're right. I won't. It's
If
too
you
sad.
don't repost this picture, you hate veterans.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Get out of here.
stupid.
get
Yeah.
Dubbed.
Now, to be clear,
We love veterans.
veterans aren't stupid.
no.
That's not what we're saying is stupid.
We're saying sharing things on Facebook that are not this podcast is stupid.
yeah. Only share. Only share this podcast on Facebook. Honestly, any Facebook post needs to be about this podcast.
Yeah.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
if you're not doing that,
What are you even doing?
Yeah.
All right.
Good show today. We've got That's a Good Question, and then talking about the best summer activities. So
It is the middle of
it
summer.
is the heat of summer.
Hot, hot,
So
hot.
hot.
Assuming you live in America, It's hot. It doesn't matter where you're at.
Even
it's
up
hot.
in Seattle, it
Yeah.
was hot.
Yeah.
They were breaking records.
Breaking records.
Hmm.
I don't know. We've got listeners in the UK. Let us know. Is it hot in July?
It's
Good
probably
question.
like muggy.
I know
like in
nothing about
England,
the weather
UK,
in Europe.
Yeah, I don't know.
because it rains there a lot, and so it's probably muggy. It's an
gross.
island.
I've
I'm
heard
guessing.
Germany's hot.
Yeah, I bet it's just hot everywhere.
Yeah.
probably.
Global warming, man.
Global warming. Yeah. Well, let's get into some questions. What is the one article of clothing that someone could wear that would make you walk out on a date with them?
A spiked choke collar.
Like with the spikes on it, like
A spiked choke collar.
All right. I just wanted to make sure that it was what I thought it was.
No, I mean, I don't think there's many things that would make me just like turn around and leave, and I don't know that necessarily that even would, but I feel like if you're the kind of person that wears that, you probably won't get along with me. Not that I have anything against people that wear those. I don't know anybody
It
who
sure
does.
sounds like you do.
But I don't know. That's just not my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be different.
John?
I don't know if it's a piece of clothing, but like if tongue rings freak me out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not an article of clothing, I can say that.
Yeah. Well, it's an accessory.
Okay.
Clothes are accessories.
So that would make you walk out on a date?
Well, I don't know if I'd walk out because, like, you're just there for.
They're just a
little-
person.
Just as a person trying to live their life.
Yeah.
But it would make me not want to go on a second one.
Yeah. I think assless chaps would be would be the thing that would be like, all right, I don't think I need this.
What if
Yeah.
they rode there on a motorcycle?
Assless chaps in general
Assless chaps does not imply that there is a bare ass.
Have you seen
That's what I'm implying.
You're usually,
Yeah.
yes. Usually, like, for example, on a motorcycle, people will wear
Stan, do you
chaps.
have assless chaps?
No, I don't. They'll wear those because they're leather and they
Yeah.
protect your legs better, but you're wearing, like, jeans or something underneath
Yeah.
them.
Like, how much better does it protect your legs? Because it's not usually thick leather or anything, right?
I mean, it
Another
protects
thing
you.
that it does, so like you've rode my motorcycle a little bit with me, but if you're wearing like a long sleeve
Yeah,
shirt
yeah.
or pants and you're going really fast, your clothes kind of flap in the wind, and if you're riding for long periods of time, it gets uncomfortable. And so leather doesn't flap like that as much, and you can secure it better. So that's another reason that you wear 'em.
Yeah. Well, in this scenario, this person just has on assless chaps.
No undies, no pants.
No pants, no trousers.
You see some ass.
Yeah. And that's not what I'm here for. I mean, we're out in public.
Yeah,
We're at a restaurant.
yeah.
That's a food safety hazard.
Well, I don't think they're cooking the food. Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's the whole restaurant. It contaminates.
I mean, most restaurants say no shirt, no shoes in their service. They
Yeah.
don't say anything about no pants.
Yeah. It's true. Things to think
Want
about.
to try it out next time?
John, would you like to try it out?
No.
I'll let you test it.
Is there money involved?
There could be.
Then there could be adjusting. Everything has a price point.
Everything does have a price.
Is
point.
it worth you walking in and there being like kids there and then you're labeled as a sex offender because you showed up naked?
It's not naked. You have pants on. Well, you
No,
cover
you
the
have-
front. You just have your ass hanging out.
It's just more of a goat mentality.
Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
I don't like this at all.
Well, speaking of food, what is your favorite meal to cook?
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
I think for me, it's probably Cajun pasta. I think that's the meal I cook the best, and it's easy.
It is easy.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I taught it to you because now I don't have to do it, even though I do it sometimes.
Yeah.
What is a good meal to cook that's easy that I like?
So my favorite meal to cook is partially my favorite meal to cook because it's my favorite meal to eat, but it's also pretty easy. Is grilling a steak, roasting some vegetables, delicious. Steak and roasted vegetables.
We grilled steaks for John's birthday,
And they were awful. I did a bad job.
did not turn out great.
What'd you do?
I put too much-
Oversalted it.
I put too much salt on it. I can
Sad day.
never figure out how much because I've only like done sausage a couple times, so I'm not really super sure on how to do it. But then I put way too much on. And it was real bad.
So we had some salt issues, and then we were also having some grill issues. I felt like it wasn't
Did they
heating
get
up as
burnt?
much.
Oh, they
and
didn't get cooked enough.
so
They
they
were a little more done.
They ended up getting overcooked.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it wasn't rubbery or anything. It was just it wasn't.
It was well done.
It was not.
Not a good way to eat a steak.
No,
I
well
mean,
done
they-
and salty.
They were still. They had still had juices in them. They were not pink or anything.
They were well done and salty.
Well, well done. You would think it's all dried out. It was not dry.
No,
They were well done.
they were well done and salty.
And salty.
I mean, we ended up giving most of it to the dogs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you eat instead? You just go
Well,
hungry?
I think we
also grilled
there were
shrimp.
sides, potatoes. I think.
Shrimp.
Ah,
Yeah.
The shrimp was good.
Yeah.
nice.
I knew how to do that very well.
Shrimpy.
John, you have a favorite meal to cook?
Yeah, it's probably some kind of maybe lasagna. It's really easy, and it tastes great.
Yeah, I kind of thought burgers would show up, but the process of making burgers is
Yeah, it's a mess.
if you're making your own patties. If you're just buying patties, it's fine. But
But when you buy patties, they don't taste as good as you make your own patties.
yeah,
And then like
there's something to be said about getting your hands in the meat.
and then we like to make stuffed burgers, and that's just a whole mess. But
yeah,
they are tasty. They're worth it in the end. But it is a lot of work.
yeah. Okay, next question. This is more of a experience, I guess. 3 of us have just experienced an alien encounter. Would you tell anyone, or would you act as if it never happened?
Wait, so have we
The
experienced
3 of
this?
us experienced it together.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
so
not
we
telling.
can corroborate each other's stories.
I'm not telling anybody else outside of this group. I'm not.
Not even like close friends or family?
Hell no. I don't want to.
Why not?
They're like, because one, I don't want to answer all the questions about how my butthole is. Second of all, I don't want to get swept into like the. I don't want to get swept up into all the crazies and nonsense that is aliens.
Like associated with.
I don't want to deal with it. Like, okay, it happened. We all 3 can talk about it, and I don't want to have to talk about it with anybody else.
I definitely would not go around broadcasting it to like people I
Yeah.
work with or some people I don't know as well. I'd probably tell my family, like, I survived a near-death experience. Well, who knows?
We don't
Maybe they're
even know
friendly
if
aliens.
Yeah.
You never know. But yeah, I wouldn't like tell everyone. But I don't think that I.
I'm trying to
What
wake.
just happened?
I'm trying to wake myself up, guys. It's a struggle right
I
now.
thought John was like exercising a demon over here. He just came up out of his chair. His head started shaking back and forth.
Why do you think? I mean, there is the
Stigma.
Not the stigma with aliens, but when people talk about encounters with aliens, they do
Yeah.
talk about probing a lot.
Well,
And
how
why-
else are they going to get our DNA and things?
Is that the only way to get someone's DNA?
Saliva swab.
But they don't know that.
Taking your blood.
23andMe. That's how they do it.
You think aliens know
Instead,
about
the
that?
aliens are fixated on our buttholes.
That's the only explanation I can get. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
an
don't think-
alien.
I don't think most encounters did have anything to do with buttholes. They were just like, oh, I woke up and there's crazy lights and they're
Yeah.
experimenting on me and stuff.
I'm telling you, there's the Unsolved Mysteries show on
Documentary?
Netflix,
Yeah.
and like episode 7 or something that has to do with aliens. And I watched that, and because it's unsolved, fully convinced now that there's aliens. And I know that the government's basically said like, we can't say that there's not aliens,
Yeah.
but we can't say that there's not aliens.
Right. Listen, I mean, I don't know if there is or not. I mean, the government is up to some shady stuff. as
There's
per usual.
definitely UFOs,
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
but
that doesn't
who knows?
mean aliens.
Yeah,
Could
who
be
knows if it's
Russia.
aliens that are operating them? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Government, man.
What would you rather it be? Would you rather it be aliens, or would you rather it be Russia?
Well, considering if they are aliens and they haven't done anything to us yet, it's fine.
I think I'd rather it be Russia, just because I know that enemy more than I know an unknown enemy. Like the aliens could be super
You don't know
advanced and try
10
and take
things
over the
about
world.
Russia.
Well, I know that we beat them in the past. So
Did we?
Yeah, but did they have
Did anyone win the Cold War?
spacecrafts that fly like that? I mean, in that video that those pilots took and were released by the Pentagon.
I mean, that's true. If they had the technology to do that, then they'd probably
to where they could be undetected
yeah,
on
That's scary.
U.S. soil in our airspace
that's scary.
and flying in patterns that would
It's like a whole
impossible.
Red Dawn, it starts being like Red Dawn.
Yeah,
That
was Red Dawn China?
No, it was Korea.
Korea.
I
North
did
Korea.
think it was Korea, but
Yeah. But I think the first one, like in the 80s, I think that was Russia,
Oh,
which would make sense because,
Yeah.
like, you know, Cold
Yeah.
War.
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
I think I would tell everybody. I'd become that guy.
I would deny
I'd
it.
probably get a podcast.
Deny.
If Austin started, I would be like, he's lying. He's lying out of his ass.
John's just like, you can tell him that you went, but don't say anything about me.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get involved with all that.
I think it'd be fun for a bit. Okay, if you could replace the ice cream truck with another product, so the truck exists, it drives around your neighborhood,
But it does not
but it
survive.
doesn't sell ice cream, it sells something else. What would you choose?
Well, I think for most adults, it would be like beer, alcohol.
Oh, I was thinking tacos.
I was thinking
I
coffee.
mean, I would probably choose tacos.
I think so. Does it have to be a neighborhood? Because I was thinking it would be awesome
So-
if there was a truck that drove around to like where businesses were. Because I'd love to go out like morning at work. You're like, oh, there's a coffee truck. Let's go get some coffee. Some like good coffee.
You don't want to do Folgers?
No. No.
Folgers, he doesn't mean it. Continue to sponsor our show.
I drink it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I'm gonna stick with. No, okay. Now, what would be the difference between an ice cream truck and then like a food truck?
There is no difference.
There is no difference. The difference is that they
Serve
don't.
something different.
A food truck doesn't drive around in a neighborhood playing
And
a
annoying
song.
Yeah, Pop Goes the Weasel.
Yeah. Which
And
also,
food trucks are always stationary when they're
how did
cooking.
that become the song of
I don't
ice
know.
cream trucks?
It's the most obnoxious song in the world. Probably because it's piercing and obnoxious and everybody can hear it. And
Dun, 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 dun.
goes a weasel.
God, that was
Okay, wow,
obnoxious.
that was.
I apologize.
Sorry, listeners.
Did you guys ever go to the ice cream truck?
I've been once. Their ice cream is not good.
I mean, it's just like standard ice cream stuff.
They're like weird popsicles, like SpongeBob and stuff.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
they
they're-
never look like SpongeBob.
I feel like there are more popsicles than actual ice cream. So I mean popsicles are fine, but like they're not ice cream, so
Not the same.
not the same.
Yeah, I would never do it, but I always felt
Because
like.
they're so creepy.
Well,
They're
okay.
weird.
I never went because, like, okay, so say I'm outside playing with friends as a kid, not as an adult, and the ice cream truck rolls up. I'm like, oh, the ice cream truck's coming. You can hear it, but I don't have money on me, so then I've got to run inside. I've got to find money, and then by the time
Like a
I come
mad
back
dash.
outside, ice cream truck's gone down the street. I don't care anymore. I'm not running after it.
Well, that reminds me of the story that producer Amy has told us about her and our friend Heather as adults trying to get the ice cream truck because like Heather has never had an ice cream truck experience before, and so they were like, and this is they were adults when this happened, and so anyways like oh, Amy's like, well, we gotta go, and so I think they were in the pool or something or other, so they get out of the pool and start running. Heather bites it just on the concrete, just trips and bites it on the concrete pretty hard. I think she has a scar from it.
Dang.
Anyways, they ended up missing the ice cream truck. Didn't even get ice cream.
No, when they were running, she ended up like gashing her arm on like the
Dang.
gate or door or something like that.
Jeez.
And then they missed the ice cream truck.
Oh no. Do modern ice cream trucks still only take cash, or can you use a credit card?
I don't know.
How am I supposed to know, man?
I feel like they'd be missing out on a lot of sales.
I mean, I'm
Maybe.
assuming that they have like the little smartphone credit card readers. Like
Yeah, it's
And
not that hard,
they only cost like $100 or something like that.
but I don't know. I don't even remember going to an ice cream truck as a kid.
I've been once as a child.
I've been a few times.
Okay, what would you miss the birth of your first child for?
Whoa.
Well, probably the ice cream truck.
Coffee
It
truck.
is an experience.
If it was a coffee truck, deal. No, that missed the. That's.
John just had a squeaky fart.
you don't
I
have
didn't even hear it.
It sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse.
We just made eye contact for a second.
Yeah, you didn't have to bring it up. I don't think the listeners
No, I
would
think
have
I
known.
had to.
I don't think they would have known.
I mean, the people watching on YouTube are like, John and Austin just had a moment.
What's this intense eye
Yeah.
contact for?
Best friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What would
Oh,
you,
man.
Stan? What would you miss birth of your first child for? It's got to be significant.
It has to be like hugely significant.
Or does it?
Well, I mean, if you're
Not planning on being involved in the child's life at all.
Yeah.
well, that's not the assumption.
Maybe you just knock up some girl and then like you don't even know.
you don't even care. I'll miss it for
Call of Duty.
lunch.
That burrito's not gonna eat itself.
No,
That 2-pound burrito that John ate would weigh more than the first
yeah.
than the child. Well, hopefully.
no.
Hopefully not.
No.
A 2-pound burrito
children are
should not
usually
weigh
7 or 8 pounds.
Should not weigh more than a child.
Yeah, I was thinking. I did 2 times. I did 16 pounds is what I came up with, which is terrible math.
Wait,
2-pound burrito, 16 pounds.
It's just-
I'm so confused.
We don't even need to get into the.
There's some weird
intricacies.
going on in Austin's head right now.
Geniuses, baby.
Numbers are hard.
I mean, if I had a shot at winning some money, like at a
How much money?
The Price is Right.
$20.
If I'm on The Price is Right, I will. No, nah.
Yeah.
That's. What about you, Austin? Is there anything that you would miss it for?
I guess it depends. Is is producer Amy birthing the child, or is it like a surrogate?
No, it's producer
I don't
Amy.
know.
If it's a
this is a
surrogate,
question for you.
if it's a surrogate, I'm more willing to miss it.
No, it's producer Amy.
Yeah.
I would feel obligated to be there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you should. But there's a
There's
point.
something that's more important. What is it?
yeah.
What is it? What is it, Austin?
What if it was
Super Bowl?
you have a chance to go to the Super Bowl?
The suit.
Like if I was at the Super Bowl, if I was quarterback at the Super Bowl,
Oh, well, that's different.
No, it has
No.
to be something realistic.
I don't know. I
I don't
could
know
you
if-
choose that would be okay.
I don't know if there is a choice that would technically be okay.
I mean, if I was in the military and I was deployed, sure, but I'm not, so can't choose that.
But yeah, that.
If I was abducted by aliens,
There you go.
there you go. That's it.
More
That's the
than
only
I think
acceptable
if
answer.
I was in a contest where I could win $1 million or something like that, I'd be fine with it. I think my wife would be, future wife, would probably also be
What
like,
if you did not win the $1 million?
oh, I'd walk away with it.
Go back to our bank robbery. He'd figure out a way.
I'd get it one way or another.
Yeah, he'd hire a hacker real quick and
Yeah.
Get his
pay,
VPN set
pay
up.
for a VPN and
Yeah.
we'd have it.
Oh my goodness! And
All
then
right.
drive his getaway car to see the baby afterwards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a flashy getaway car. It's just going to be like a
Ford Taurus.
Hyundai.
Sonata, a Civic.
Yeah. So when Amy and I first started,
This is the
talking-
first time you met her.
yeah,
When she was at our house.
yeah. So first time I met her, I had bought this god awful painting
Yeah.
from Habitat for Humanity
Yeah.
Restore thing.
Oh, is it that giant one?
It was
Yeah.
it was so big,
So big. I
like
just,
barely fit in my car.
I just remember getting a text while I was at work. Should I buy this? And I was like at work, so I didn't really pay attention to it. And I was like, and then I never replied because I was too busy. And then when I get home, I just see this giant ass
Yeah.
painting. And he's
Yeah.
like, look what I bought for $40. I was like,
Yeah, it was terrible.
You spent $40 on it?
Yeah, but it was originally like $300, so
Yeah.
I thought I was getting a pretty good deal.
You got it steal. man.
Yeah, and so anyway, producer Amy, first time I meet her,
Yeah.
you know, she is invited over to the house by her friend Heather, and it's game night, and I didn't have the painting hung at the time. This
Yeah.
is fairly recent after I bought it, and Amy's involved in art. That's her job. So I said, Amy, I've got this painting. I need you to evaluate it and let me know how much I can sell it for because of its value. And I pull it out and I show it to her, and she's like, well, that is a lot of green. Because it was like some painting of a cafe or
Yeah,
whatever. It was
like trees and stuff
awful.
around
yeah, so stupid.
But the point that John was trying to make was we kind of planned a bank heist, or not, an art heist.
Yeah.
And I told her that because her company sells high-end paintings, was like, if we really wanted to get into that, I have the perfect getaway car with a Hyundai Elantra because it's not suspicious. And no one's going to be looking for someone stealing art to be using a Hyundai Elantra to move.
Especially one with egg on it.
Yeah. it's got
You
egg on
still
the
got
hood.
egg on that from like a year ago.
Yeah. Thanks, John.
Hey, it wasn't me that threw it.
Yeah, it was.
No, but it was you that planned it.
It was not me that threw it. It was somebody else.
Who threw it?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it was Zach.
I think it was Zach too.
But
But I did plan out that part, and it was fun. You guys had fun. So,
Apparently, egg does not come off cars easily.
it does
Fun
not.
fact: don't
No.
egg.
Don't
I
egg a car.
feel like if you put some vinegar or something on it, it would be fine.
Yeah, it might take your paint off too.
Nah.
It'll be fine. No buff out.
Yeah, buff out.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into our draft. Today we are drafting the best summer activities. John, you hanging in there?
Yeah.
You look like you're not, but are you ready?
Let's do this thing.
So I've got the first pick of the draft.
Bring it on.
Summer is probably one of my least favorite seasons, so I'm not super excited
Why?
about this draft.
It's hot.
Well,
And that's
but
pretty much it.
You get to do
It
so
goes-
many activities.
It goes like this in the order of seasons: fall,
Fall,
spring,
winter,
winter, summer.
Fall, spring, summer, winter.
All right,
Okay,
that's fine.
that's fair.
But yeah, summer is it's too hot. So how do you spend your summer? You spend it trying not to be hot, and you do that poolside. So I am drafting the pool because that's what people do in the summer.
See,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go with something else on your first 101 overall, so I will take it. I'm taking volleyball.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean it's one of the ones I knew it wouldn't come back to me, but pool's got to be higher. So
Oh, yeah, it's something we do all
Every week,
summer, every
almost.
week, almost into the fall.
yep.
So it's fun. It's a good.
Yeah, see, I'd rather play volleyball in the fall because it's cooler.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
volleyball's would have been my second pick.
So I know you wouldn't pick this because you hate the ocean, but
Yep.
I'm saying beach day.
Yeah, yeah. I knew that it's higher for most people, but
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. There's another thing on here that I know is a big thing for summer that I won't draft because I hate it.
Yeah. I actually haven't been to the beach. It's been years since I've been to the beach. I'm
I'm
going
going
in a
in-
couple weeks, and it is going to be great.
I may
we went
be
to
at
the beach in Maine.
What?
I said we were at a beach in Maine.
Oh, in Maine. I thought you said in May.
Were we at a beach or were we just on the coast?
It wasn't like
Because
a
that is
beach.
different.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Beach is like sandy
Sand.
beach,
Oh,
sitting on a towel,
okay.
hanging
Yeah.
out, building sandcastles.
Well, it was rocky.
we could build sand or rock piles
Yeah.
instead of sandcastles.
Okay.
No, beach day. Can't beat a beach day. Hang out, relax, drink some alcohol, day drink. Yeah.
Just like we're doing now.
Second best summer activity, I think I'm gonna cookout, man.
Yeah.
Got to have a cookout.
Yep. That was my third pick.
Yep. Very good. Very good.
Now, what's your, well, I guess we've already drafted kind
We
of
have.
ideal cookout, but
I mean, like an easy one, just
Yeah. and
Burgers, hot
I don't know
dogs, yeah.
why people shit on mine so much, and it won, and it was delicious. But everyone that
well,
still
those
says,
burner accounts. That's how it won.
yeah.
and everyone that was like,
Vote for yourself.
yeah, because I'm gonna put that much effort into this.
Well, I would not put it past you.
No, I'm not doing that. But yeah, it was annoying, and everyone that had it, it was delicious. So,
I'm not gonna lie, it was delicious.
my second pick will be. Dang, I really should have done more preparation for this.
When he says he should have done more, he didn't do any. He has nothing written down on his
All
laptop.
of these things that have been that I was thinking about picking have already been picked.
You got to dig deep, John.
Okay,
What else do you do in the summer?
that looks a lot like what I do in the summer.
Mow the lawn.
No, he doesn't.
I do not. I've offered to do it for money, but Austin just does it himself. No, I'm gonna go. You can't do this in Oklahoma because it's too damn hot. But I'm gonna say hiking.
Mm.
And
It
if
is
you
hot.
do,
It is
if
really
you do in like the northwest or the northeast, golden.
Colorado.
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 Yeah, I thought about hiking, but then I took it off my list just because of that. Like,
Because it's too hot.
Well, you can't do it
You
here.
can't do it in Oklahoma. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you really can't do it anywhere in the South. Like, it's
You do.
it's just
You have
too
to do
hot.
it in the north.
Yeah, but then it's like,
Well, because
a
a lot of people take vacations in the summer. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
where
but
you-
if I'm gonna if I'm planning a hiking trip, I'm gonna try to plan it in the fall when it's colder.
True.
I would rather hike in the north in the cold than hike in the north in the hot.
it's not hot in the north.
I mean, it's still
Temperate.
like 80 degrees, 90 degrees.
It's not 90.
I mean, how far north are you going?
I went
Maine.
to Colorado and it was like 70s in June.
Okay,
Where
but
we
it-
were at the elevation we were at.
But there were times in Oklahoma in June where it was in the 70s.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
just
rain. It's
saying.
gross.
That's my pick, and I will stand on that hill because I have hiked up it, and I will plant my
I have
flag.
conquered the hill.
Yeah, he's not going to die on that hill. He's just going to stand on that hill.
I mean, I'm rolling down because I'm too tired to walk.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to draft something similar to the pool, similar to the beach. Not something I did a lot as a kid, but I had a lot of friends that did it, and that is going to the lake. So you get your boat, you do tubing, you
Yep.
do waterboarding, skiing, all that. So lake day. Whoop, that's not how you spell that. Yeah, it's just the whole thing about the summer is you just want to be in the water
Mm-hmm.
or
Cool off.
around water
Have a good time.
because I still don't want to be in the ocean.
Yeah.
But my family never had a boat, so
We did.
I never really grew up going to the lake unless a friend invited me. But not many of my friends had boats either. So
Mhm.
I think the boat is more enjoyable as an adult than as a kid. But
yeah, I mean, because as a kid, you
honestly, the lake is also the lake is gross. I don't really enjoy. Like, I'll go to the lake, but it's not my first choice because lakes are disgusting.
it wasn't my first choice either.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be my second choice.
No, I think it's still a good time, and I think the people will agree that is a good time. Third, best summer activities. Still, it's hot. I don't want to be hot. I'm staying inside.
The activity is in just
Are you
inside.
serious?
I'm enjoying the AC.
Oh my god.
There's just air
You
available.
would pick. Oh, that's ridiculous. I can't believe you would stay inside. That's not an activity. That's just enjoying the AC. He wrote it down. Wow.
If
All right,
I
moving on from
choose
him.
it as an activity,
My choice.
Are you
third
at least
choice-
doing something while you're?
No, he's
I can
just
do anything
enjoying the
inside.
AC. He's just enjoying the AC.
All right.
My third choice is I'm gonna have a picnic.
ooh, hot.
Hot.
Depends on where you are. You guys are assuming I'm in Oklahoma,
Yeah, because that's where you live.
but that's not the parameters of the thing.
Okay. So you chose a picnic.
Yeah, picnic lunch
Stan?
or dinner.
All right. For my third pick, I'm going with a water balloon fight.
Hey, I had that on my draft too, but I didn't want, I already had two water things.
One could argue that you could do that while at the beach. Make your beach day.
Yeah,
even
or a
better.
cookout.
Well,
I mean, there's
The
really
problems with water balloon fights are you have to pick up all the damn balloons.
No, you just make the kids do that.
you have to draft kids next.
do I have to draft other people to
to enjoy
play
these
against?
activities with, and you can be the only one who has other people in their draft.
Like I enjoyed water balloon fights as a kid, but like and then after it's over, you got to pick up all the balloons. That was the annoying part because there's so many.
I mean,
That's
I
everywhere.
enjoy
You could
it as
just
an
not.
adult because I like violence. But sometimes water balloons don't bust,
Yep.
and
and then
that's
they
when
hurt.
Yeah.
and that's the best. Well, when it happens to someone else.
Yeah.
And my final activity, I figured I could leave this one for the last because I didn't think you guys would pick it. Stargazing.
You are right. In a million years, I would have never thought about stargazing as a summer activity.
So you don't want to do it like in the fall or the spring because the evenings get quite a bit colder, chillier. In
Oh,
the
do
summer,
they?
Yeah. In the summer, it's
Huh.
cools off. It gets dark. Stars come out.
I didn't realize
Not-
that it
not
was
so hot.
colder, and the season's not in the summer.
Yeah, when the Earth is farther away from the sun, it's not as hot.
Yeah, sometimes if you go out, I don't know, late October, and I don't know, a national park,
It's kind of cold.
when it's like 5 degrees outside,
Listen, it was at least 30.
it was so cold.
It was because it was windy. It was so windy.
It was just cold.
But it was a beautiful night.
Yeah. Anyway, stargazing is fun. It's a good time. You have to go somewhere that has good stars, though. So,
So
there's
there's like 5 places in America.
no, there's more than that. There's a few in
There's
Oklahoma.
6.
But if you can't do it in a city, obviously, because there's too much light pollution. But if you find some good stars, it's nice.
Okay. My next
Don't find those
pick
bad stars.
is going to be sitting on a patio having a cold beverage.
Okay. That's a lot of words.
Patio beverage.
Sitting on toilet. Sitting on a patio. Drinking cold beverage.
Word for word.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to fit in a graphic.
Listen, you have put more than that in before,
Yeah, but it's a whole thing.
and you usually do it for Stan, and you never make a big deal about it for Stan.
He's just come to accept it.
Yeah. What's going to be your cold beverage of choice?
Doesn't matter. I'm just staying cool.
I'm
Iced
just
tea.
asking you to specify now. I mean, I won't put it in there.
Lemonade.
Doesn't matter what it is.
What's your beverage of the summer?
Water.
Guy's a moron, isn't he?
Listen, all I know.
Sitting on a patio drinking water.
No. Because anytime, any beverage I'm going to pick, you're just going to shit on, so I'm not.
No, I mean, you could have said iced tea. You could have said lemonade.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's.
You could have said a cold beer.
It's any beverage.
I wasn't asking you to change the thing. I was
It's
just
gonna be
kind of
any
curious what
beverage.
you would choose.
And it's
And you chose water.
beverage. I choose beverage.
You said water.
It's basic. All right. So,
John's
so
getting a little
Stan,
upset.
you've got.
Because I have to poop.
He's getting a little antsy. You prairie dogging over there?
Listeners, I'm so sorry. We will not
They don't wanna
record a
hear about that.
podcast post lunch again. This is just, it's about to turn into a literal shit show.
Oh my!
I'm over it, man.
Wow.
Well, I've got the last pick because I had the first pick, and I've been to the pool, I've been to the lake, I've been inside because AC is the freshest air around, and I'm going to finish my draft with ice cream.
Great pick.
Is that an activity?
Good job.
It's just a food.
Best summer activities
dessert.
is eating ice cream. That's my activity.
Okay.
I've got a verb in there, eating ice cream.
Sure.
All right.
Part of me wanted to do popsicles because I think popsicles probably ice cream I think is year round, but popsicles is generally only in the summer.
True.
But popsicles
what's your favorite
are
kind of popsicle?
worse. The flavor ice
Flavor
popsicle.
ice?
That's the brand. It's the
Like the Otter Pops, the colorful ones, blue and green and red, and
they're called Otter Pops.
that's what I always called them.
They're-
The ones in the clear plastic wrapper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never heard them called that.
That's what I called them all growing
Otter
up.
Pops or
Otter
No,
Pops.
it's flavor ice.
It's flavor ice.
yeah,
Yeah.
he knows. I mean, there's probably several brands.
I also grew up in like very different places than you guys, so that might have
Yeah.
something to do with it. Maybe it's a regional thing.
Maybe.
Maybe
Observers, what do you call
popsicle.
Otter Pops?
Flavor ice.
Now, see, this was a question posed one time. I'm gonna see how
How
long,
long
I
can we draw this
can
out?
Keep this going to just have John
John's
sit
hurting
here in
over there.
agony. But when someone says popsicle, what
Yeah.
do you think of? Because I think of those.
Those. No.
Well, the first thing that pops into my head is just the classic like popsicle stick, popsicle.
Yeah, exactly the same.
See, no, I always
Comes
think
in a
of
wrapper.
flavor ice, flavor ice,
Flavor Flav.
flavor call.
Yeah. Cool.
See, John's adding nothing to this because all he can think about
Is
is
relieving
the
himself.
urge to go to the bathroom.
You know what? This is your own fault, John.
You know what?
What? Tell me.
don't know.
He's just farting.
No.
He's starting to sweat.
I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm frustrated.
He knows he's going to lose this draft.
I think
I
it's,
don't even care about the draft right now.
I think it's time for another long-winded Austin story.
I think it is.
I'll get up and leave this podcast right now.
Well, we won't force you to do that, and we won't force you to poop on the show. So we'll just end this. Make sure you can head to Twitter. Well, make sure you head to Twitter, not make sure you can. Just do it. Go to Twitter, vote for me,
John.
or Stan, about who chose the best summer activities.
Vote for the
and
person who actually won.
Yeah. Yeah. Predictive voting.
Who do you think it is?
Oh my god.
And, we'll have another episode next week that is hopefully pre-lunch. So, you
Yeah.
guys have a great week,
ya.
and we'll catch you next time.
Okay, goodbye.